So Quentin, you just won the $210,000 CNOOC Nexen Derby with HH Dark de la Hart, and how do you feel?
I feel great. I feel a little bit tired, but I feel great. I love that horse, and he had a really good feeling about this class for a couple of weeks. He trained well at home, and I thought we had a good chance, but I didn't really want to say it. But he was great, and I love that horse as well because I think so much of it.
So how do you prepare for this Derby that has such a long course?
For me, the preparation started a while ago because I've been wanting to do him in this class for, I don't know, a couple of months. And I really thought once we got home to Connecticut after Florida that I would get him really fit and practice naturals, which he is really fit. And then in the last week, I've just tried to aim him for this class. The last few days I worked him really lightly, just make sure he was loose and feeling good, but didn't work him down so he had enough energy. And just tried to keep my warm-up short and concise and let him go in the ring feeling fresh and good.
And when you came out of the ring after the first round, you had 8 faults. Were you thinking jump off?
No. I hadn't really known what the leader was. I saw a couple go early and then I went down to warm up. So I was actually really surprised I was in the lead or tied for lead when I came out of the ring. And I saw that I was first in the leaderboard, and I thought then, okay, now I'm actually leading. But I was then told that Angel and I were tied. So I was not thinking jump off. I didn't want to jump off because I thought my horse already did a lot. I didn't want to make him do that, but I knew I'd have to jump off to win, so it worked out well.
Heading into the jump off, Anya went first. He was clear. What was your plan?
My original plan was that Angel would knock the jump down and I could just go slowly, but that didn't happen. So I knew that I had to take a lot of time to canter planks because that's a hard jump to jump. My horse is a little bit tired and kind of heavy legs, and that jump doesn't really take much of a rub. So my plan was be as quick as I can from 1, 2, 3 in the jump off and really take a shot to Liverpool because he's really brave at it. And then get down to the canter planks and take a minute. And I heard, once I jumped to Liverpool, I heard them say I was 2 seconds up. And I heard my wife and a couple of people, McLean, screaming me to slow down. But I knew that I needed to keep going for one more jump because I really wanted to take time to the canter planks. And once he cleared that, I thought, just don't mess it up and don't knock the next jump down. And I knew he was faster if I did that.
And what was your thought when you crossed those timers?
I was thrilled. I mean, it's great to win here. It's great to win any show. This is such a big show in this ring, and when a big derby like this, I've watched this derby for a long time, and it's people like Leslie Howard and Richard Spooner who won this derby multiple times. Masters at this are in the class also, and McLean, and I was really happy. Mr. Harrison and Mrs. Harrison on the horse were here. They're not often here at the show or at the same place, so they got to see it, which is great. They're so supportive of me, and if I can do well, they're here. It's really special.
And tell us about Dark. He seems like he's got a lot of personality. He left the ring bucking after the jump off.
Yeah, he does. I mean, that horse he's so funny. He's not like a horse. He never spooks at anything. He's not afraid of anything. He just is who he is, and he's loud and he bucks and he's smart, and he's just a great horse. I know that when I really need him, he's there, and he might not be a horse for the biggest classes in the world, but he's been a horse that I've learned on he's taught me how to win, and as I kind of mature as a rider, he's always there to take a step and do things like this. So I love the horse. I can't say good things about him.
And what's your thoughts now that you are a winner in the international ring at Spruce Meadows?
I'm thrilled. I mean, it sounds really corny. I was in the warm thinking about it, but I'm from Chicago, and I've worked for so many different people and made my way here to the show, and to be able to really, for things to kind of start to come together and to win a class like this it means a lot to me. I mean, I'm 27 years old, which isn't old in the real world, but a lot of my other competitors in my age have won a lot of Grand Prix and done a lot of things like that, and I'm just kind of starting to get to the point where I can feel like I can really be competitive and not just get experience. So it's great when something like this happens and a plan works out to the end.
Okay, well, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.